Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for Divine Gate episode number 3. Now, this episode had a Midori focus where we see her backstory and we also find out why she wants to go to the Divine Gate. So, let's talk about that. So, we find out that when she was younger, she had this friend named Eleanor, and Eleanor always wanted to be Midori's number one friend, and she asked Midori can I be a number one friend? And when they was younger, it was cute. Midori was on it and she was like, yeah, of course we'll be best friends forever, because that's what Eleanor wanted. And life went on, they grew up, they started a new school, and Midori started to make other friends, and Eleanor was jealous of this. She didn't like it. And she essentially became a loner because Eleanor would only ever speak to Midori, whereas Midori was making new friends, etc., etc. And then the time of year came around where they went to that festival thing, I've forgotten what it was called, and Midori's new group of friends wanted to go together as a big group, and Midori, being the kind of person she is, she wanted to include Eleanor on this trip. So one day when they was on their way home from school, she asked Eleanor, yo, do you want to join up with this group of people going? Because it'll be better, more of us, more fun, etc., etc., along them lines. And that's when Eleanor and Midori had a little conversation where Eleanor has taken her cute little quirk of wanting to be Midori's number one friend forever, and just taken it to an obsessive point, obsessive place, I should say. She was like to Midori, I want to be your number one only, meaning that how she wants Midori to have no other friends except Eleanor, and Eleanor will be the same way, so they will only have each other. That's what Eleanor wanted. And to this, Midori said, yo, that's a bit much. I don't even think I can do that. And obviously this upset Eleanor, leading her to run off. And after that event, Midori felt bad about the situation. She tried apologizing, tried to speak to Eleanor, we can go together, just the two of us like it used to be. But Eleanor was like, nah, do you know what, I'm not even going no more. I'm not on that. So Midori went to the festival as per usual, but only this time with the group of friends. And that's when they heard about someone going towards where the Divine Gate has been seen. We find out that a girl's gone missing, and this turns out to be Eleanor. So Midori kind of sensed that it was Eleanor, so she headed over to the place where the person has been missing. The place she heads over to where the place is, and this is where the Divine Gate has previously been seen. And Eleanor is Eleanor, and Eleanor is there trying to get her wish from the Divine Gate. And this is where Midori first sees the Divine Gate, and we later on find out that since this time that Midori has seen Eleanor. So it leaves us to think, is Eleanor there alive or dead? And Midori just wants to find the Divine Gate to get answers. She believes that Eleanor will be there waiting, and she also wants to know why this obsession, because it seriously is an obsession. So yeah, that's Midori's backstory. I don't think it's that I understand the point of losing a friend and wanting answers, but I think she needs to ditch this chick ASAP, because like I said before, it's cute when you're younger, but at the age that they're at, and saying, yeah, I want you to be my one and only friend and no one else, just you and me, that is some obsession right there. So yeah, even if Eleanor's found, when she's found, if she's still like that, she needs to be locked up. I know, just some counselling and just some medication and something just to sort her head out, because she's not right. She's not right. But other than that, we got some Atto focus into the episode as well. Midori and Akaine sees Atto talking to himself, and that's where Midori's like, yo, I really gotta help this guy. So she goes running off to some computer room just to do some research on like the whole incident involving Atto killing his parents. And this is where we find out that all info on this guy, because as soon as Midori types his name into the computer, just access denied, restricted area, them kind of ways there. And then yeah, the computer alarm goes off. So that leads us to think, yo, what is so secret about this guy? And that's it. We did have some Arthur scenes as well. We see Arthur talking to what's the guy? Loki. And we're introduced to a new character named Oz. We see him talk to them, and he's like telling them basically, I'm going to find the Divine Gate. And then we later on see him talking to, and I kid you not, the Knights of the Round Table. That is the name of the group of people that we see in the first episode that are sitting around the table, the Knights of the Round. But I'm going to throw in of the Round Table just to make it more funnier. But yeah, we see him talking to them, and he's also telling them as well that yeah, we're going for the Divine Gate now. Everyone seems okay about it. We also find out that two of these members are actually Arthur's daughters, which is a bit interesting, you know, just to have your daughters. You know, you wouldn't usually want to put your daughters in harm's way, but then again, this is anime. Parents are not good. I've done videos on that. But yeah, we see them there. Everyone's okay about helping him find the Divine Gate, except one member whose name was Lance, and he's like this is bull. This is bull, but we don't know why he's like that. And Arthur says he'll come around later on, but yeah, maybe we'll see why he's like that in episodes to come. This episode was good. Like, I'm starting to like Midori as a character, but I do think her. I just do like Eleanor with the obsession and that. Yeah, I just do like Eleanor, but yeah, I'm starting to like Midori as a character. Starting to feel for her a little bit. But yeah, that's everything that happened in this episode. So I'm gonna give it a 3-star rating.